Checking for diastasis really becomes important during pregnancy and after pregnancy. So something like 60 to 90% of women will actually get diastasis during pregnancy. That's very normal. It can also happen to men though, so it's not just a women thing. However, most common in women during pregnancy, but it's something that you want to watch out for and check for during that process, so that you are not exacerbating it and creating a longer healing process and creating more dysfunction in the core through that. So I'm going to show you first, when I say coning or diastasis, diastasis is separation of the rectus abdominis, which again is a totally normal thing in pregnancy because you have to expand and open up for a baby to grow. However, it does somewhat, again, minimize the function of the core because that rectus abdominis can't work that much. So that's why we're not doing crunching movements, things like that during pregnancy. So I'm going to show you kind of what the coning looks like. So I am currently 19 weeks pregnant. So I am beginning to get it, and I can still control it during pretty much any movement. I'm very aware of it, but I can also show you what it looks like because I can create it. So the coning here, and you're gonna see this separation here. So as I lean back, I'm kind of allowing things to relax, and you see that pressing outward, okay, of that just the middle section. And I'm gonna actually show you from the top because that's where it is the most visible. So as I lean back, okay, it starts to press up just in the middle there. And that is what is considered diastasis. So the best way to check for it, okay, I only show you that way because that is how I know I can create it. The other way to check for it is to lay on your back, okay? And the more severe it is, the more obvious it'll be in these positions. A lot of times some people can't even lift their head, right, without creating that coning. So for me, when I start to crunch up, I start to create a little bit, and I can make it worse if I don't control my abs. You can see that a little bit here. But the other thing that you check for is you don't want any more than a 2-fingered gap, okay, 3 to 4 inches above and below the belly button. So when you start to check that, I always start at the top, okay, and just kind of work my way down. So when I crunch the head up, I don't see any coning, but I can start to feel the separation here. And I've got about 2 fingers right now. So, and that's again normal because I'm pregnant and about to get much bigger. But that is the max that you want to have post-pregnancy and doing things like crunches, planks, things like that, making sure that you don't have that coning. So when you crunch up, so if you don't see anything here, you don't feel any separation, then you can do a crunch up, okay, so you're pressing up, and again, you do get that bulging here, but it's not a coning from the middle. So from the obliques, how they come up, that's fine, that's not diastasis. What you'll see is literally right in the middle, that coning, okay? And again, I'm pressing and feeling the abdominals, okay? And again, all the way down, I have that 2-fingered separation, and I can feel that. Okay, if it was any more, again, 3 or sometimes 4, especially as you get bigger. But when you come out of pregnancy, okay, that is something that you want to address and be very aware of during your core exercises. So that is one way to assess yourself for diastasis. If your provider has not done it for you, you can also ask a provider to do it for you. Your physical therapist, your OBGYN, they should be doing it and should absolutely know how to check you for it if you are unsure whether you have it or not. So I hope that was helpful.